Right, here we go. Part 2. See, just rack your heads there and see what you think the whip is. In politics, there's a whip. It derives from England, and it actually comes from the whipper in at the hunt. The whipper in was an assistant to the huntsman that drove any straying hounds back into the pack. And that's where it derives from. Now, the whip in politics is actually the man that controls the vote. So he tells the party members what way to vote, and they do that. So most politicians don't even read legislation. They just toe the line. They can't go against it, or they will be removed from office or thrown out of the party. And that's as simple as that. So they lose all their privileges, etc., 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 if they go against the party. And each party has its own whip, and the Dáil has a whip. So the opposition will tell the party not to go against government. So you might get a few independents, but most likely they will go with the government so they can curry some favour. Because you see, they cannot actually ask for anything. Every politician that enters office takes an oath, and they have a fiduciary duty to the state. A fiduciary duty is the highest oath you can take. And this is why politicians do not have to honour anything they said on the election trial. Because the fiduciary duty supersedes everything that went before. So they've no choice. They're dragged into a back corner in the Dáil, and this is explained to them when they get in there. Now, they can hang back a bit and they might get some concessions, and their constituents think they're doing great things. But that's not it. And this is why the vote of no confidence in the government won't go today. Because nobody in the party can vote against them. And no political party wants the cost of another general election. So this is the way it works. The head of the department that I described earlier tells the minister what legislation is going through or what has to be done. He also tells the whip. The minister then gives this out to the Dáil and says, this is what we're voting on. And the whip says, this is the way you are voting. And that's it. It goes through. So the whip in politics is controlling all of that. Individual members have no choice. And it's all ruled by the heads of the departments. Not the ministers, nothing else. And the input of the legal fraternity, which I haven't touched on, I'm going to keep these really basic. No minister or department will act without best legal advice. So the judiciary have their input into all of this. So that's just a very brief explanation of how the whip works and how politicians have no actual power or choice. It all goes through the whip.